Okay, so you know how Eurovision can be a little wild? Wild.
Yeah.
We are going deep on some wildness tonight
Oh, yes.
because we are covering Croatia's 2025 entry.
I'm excited for this one.
Yeah.
This is going to be good.
It's Poison Cake by Marko Bošnjak,
Okay.
and it is not about dessert.
Oh, I love it already.
I know, right?
Yeah.
This is about revenge.
Ooh.
It's a revenge song
Okay.
that is disguised as like a fun little pop song.
I love how they do that with these Eurovision songs.
Ah.
It's brilliant.
Like you think you're just bopping along,
Yeah.
but then you're like, wait,
There's some dark...
plotting murder.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Okay, so
So much death.
Poison Cake.
Yes.
Just the title alone.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we have to unpack that.
Poison Cake. You've got poison, which we all know is bad.
Right.
And cake, which we all know is good.
Delicious.
So right away, it's like, oh, what's going on here?
It's a beautiful flower
Yeah.
with, like, thorns. You know, a
Juxtaposition.
little dangerous.
Love it.
But then you get to the first verse,
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
like, the coolness in the kitchen after I was bitten.
Okay, so what kind of bite are we talking here?
Is it a literal bite? Like, did a dog bite him?
It's got to be metaphorical.
Right.
Yeah.
It's got to be a metaphor.
Way too pedestrian to focus on a literal bite.
Right.
This bite is like a deeper wound.
Yeah.
You know,
Betrayal.
a betrayal. The
Yeah.
coolness.
Oh.
You know, is that literal coolness?
Well, you know, it could be like the coolness of, like, you know, revenge.
Right.
You know, when you're so angry.
Detachment.
You just, like, go cold.
Yes.
It could be that.
You ice over,
Yeah.
and then we get this repetition right.
Okay.
Stirring, and stirring, deliciously pouring.
Okay, so he's making the poison cake.
Right. Is he just like baking?
But again, I
Yeah.
think this is, like, more than just baking.
Yeah.
This is, like, you know, he's plotting.
Yes.
He's scheming.
It's like Machiavelli,
Oh, yeah.
you know?
The prince.
There's a little bit of power,
Yeah.
manipulation. It's all right there in the lyrics.
So good.
Yeah.
And then we get a better kind of justice.
That line,
Oh, so good.
it's so subversive.
right.
You know,
It's like he's saying,
is he mocking justice?
yeah.
Or is he saying revenge is the best justice?
You know, it's like almost like a Nietzschean kind of
Oh, yeah.
take on justice.
Like, forget society's rules.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to take things into my own hands.
Individualistic.
Yeah. And then my favorite,
A sprinkle of my sweet revenge.
sweet revenge.
I mean, come on. How good is that?
So good.
Sweet revenge.
It's like an oxymoron.
It's like a delicious oxymoron.
I know, right?
It's like,
Because revenge is supposed to be bitter,
it's supposed to be bitter.
but he's making it sound,
Tempting.
I know.
Like, I want some sweet revenge. I want a little sprinkle of that.
And then we get to the chorus,
Yeah.
and it's like, he lures you in,
Oh, right. Right?
chocolate-covered sugar and spice,
Mm-hmm.
candy colors. Oh, so nice.
It's beautiful.
It's so good.
Yeah. It's like those sirens in
It's
Greek mythology.
luring you in
Luring you in to your death.
to your doom
Under the rocks.
with their beautiful song.
Exactly.
But this is a poison cake.
Yes, it is.
And he's telling you to take a bite.
Take a bite.
He's like, take a bite of my poison cake.
It's like the forbidden fruit.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. And
And
then
then things shift.
things get dark.
Yeah.
We're like moving away from the baking.
Right.
And now we're getting to like
Like the effects of the poison.
the effects of the poison, like the poison's setting in.
But what happens when you eat the cake?
He's like, been cooking my cauldron late.
It's so good.
Cauldron.
Witchcraft.
Like, he's been up all night
Like he's brewing.
concocting this poison.
Yeah, and it's like, you know,
This is like
he's been transformed. into a
information.
pig.
He's not who you thought he was. You thought I was a servant slave.
But I'm just a serpent snake. Boom.
Oh my gosh.
Mic drop.
It's like the ultimate reveal.
Yeah, it's a
He's like, I'm not who you thought I was.
underdog story.
You underestimated me.
Yeah, and that serpent imagery.
It's so good.
You know,
What does it mean?
it's temptation.
Temptation.
It's cunning.
Cunning.
It's like shedding your old identity.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like a snake sheds its skin.
Exactly.
He's like a new man.
And now the poison's working.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Tingles of poison are hitting your veins.
Uh-oh. What have you done?
Who's he talking to?
Your words are slurring
Yeah, is that to Marko?
as you fall down.
Or is that like to himself?
Whoa.
You know? Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, what have I done?
Yeah.
What have I done to deserve this?
To deserve this.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
So good.
Okay. So now we're like wrapping up.
All right.
It's not my fault. I got carried away.
Oh, that's good.
I lost control when I started to bake.
Oh, my God.
It's like, is he blaming the cake?
That's brilliant.
All right.
He's blaming the cake.
He's like, the cake made me do it.
It's psychological projection.
Ooh, I love that.
At its finest.
And
A dash of death is better to swallow.
a dash of death is better to swallow.
Whoa.
He's talking about literal death?
I don't know.
Right?
Is it metaphorical?
Or is it like
What is he talking about?
the death of a relationship?
Yeah. Is it
Death of
the death of trust?
trust.
The death of innocence?
Innocence.
All of the above.
And how does that tie into the last line?
Don't be scared. You'll be buried tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah.
So good. So next time you think you're listening to just like a fun little pop song,
Yeah.
remember,
There might be.
there's layers.
PhD thesis
There's layers.
lurking beneath the
Hmm.
surface.
Subscribe for more.
Yeah.
Overanalyze lyrics. And remember,
Take a bite
take a bite of my poison cake.
of my poison cake.